guys having a good time, having a good time.
He's had a little too much to drink, so we got to prop him up here a little bit. Otherwise, he would just kind of fall right over.
Watch yourself, bro.
I like how he sounds like he's wearing a diaper. He's got that crunchy little diaper sound to him.
He's got those new Depends. It's a thong.
Hey guys, welcome to It Figures, the toy and action figure show here on PopCultureNetwork.com. Episode 195.
Woo!
And we got Superman in the house.
This is Weekend at Bernie's Superman.
Look, he's also...
Yeah.
Look at that.
So
glass jaw, that guy.
He may be dead or not dead. Say hi. It's Weekend at Bernie's Superman.
So welcome to the show. Like we said, we're going 2 weeks in between shows now as we gear up for Pop Culture Network, the show. We got our live stream going. One guy has already popped on. We've been broadcasting for like 10 seconds. Just so you guys know, watching the live stream, we cannot see your comments tonight. We're set up a little differently, as you can see with the different background behind us, so we can't see anything that you're typing, but we'll check it out after the show. Just one of those things. So what's up, bro?
No, bro.
What's up, bro?
Just
what's
kidding.
new?
I don't know, bro.
What's happening?
Waiting to go to C2E2.
C2E2 coming up at the end of April.
April 26th and 27th, we will be at the C2E2 show in Chicago. Go to c2e2.com to find more information. You'll find myself. You'll find him. You won't find Weekend at Bernie Superman. But you will find intern Rick, Scotty Cash.
Whoa, wait. Have we confirmed an intern Rick sighting in public?
I did today.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, I'm going. But he didn't seem like 100% sure, yeah, I'm going. But it's Rick. He'll go. And we got Scotty Cash, and of course...
we got Apocalypse from Comaholics is going to be joining us for the first time ever on a field trip.
And
although, no, he was there last year, wasn't he?
That's it.
He was there last year. But just for one day, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, so we'll be there.
No, he was there 2 days. I don't know.
Randomly walking around, I believe. Attending some panels.
Yeah.
We will not have a booth or anything set up. We'll just be aimlessly walking around. So
I'm going to do a lot of panels. You're going to be hunting for a lot of deals.
There's no deals at C2E. This is not. Well, I'll be looking around just because. And we probably will be filming parts of our new show for the first time.
Also, if you're a cosplayer, come find us. We will interview you. Hopefully in character. We would prefer. So if you're a cosplayer and you're going to be at C2E2, look for us. We'll be there.
And also, we'll probably go down Artist Alley, check out some of them down there, see what they're up to, and see if we can get some interviews.
Yeah, we've met some cool people at Artist Alley the last couple of years, so hopefully, like the guy who did the revival, hopefully he's there this year. We can talk to him about how that's going, because we just posted that up on the site last week, I think. And speaking of the site, we finally got our big server upgrade. It's 99.9999997 complete. We had one little hiccup today for like 10 minutes. Of course, 10 minutes right when I was trying to use it, so it freaked me out. But otherwise, if you go check it out now, not only are you going to find this a lot faster, no more like sitting there waiting 12 minutes for it to load a page. It's going to load up in a decent time. We also have social network buttons, a little toolbar that floats on the side of the screen. So you click on the story you like. You can hit Twitter. You can hit Facebook. You can hit Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google+. There's like Zippy Share. I don't even know what Zippy Share is, but like it's on there. You could send it through there.
Yeah, so please, when you're at our website, share our stuff. Let it get out there. We will be, hopefully, sometime in the future, near future, switching over to a different format on the site. We just did a server upgrade, and then we're going to do actually a website overhaul, which we've been saying forever, but we're going to actually...
We finally got the first part done, so it's stable enough that we can actually work on it. So that was kind of a big step there.
That's legit.
And you know, our server is actually a C64. It's in the back room. It's in a custom case made out of an old Adidas shoebox. So we do have some heat issues sometimes, and the wiring isn't the greatest. And we don't know how to solder, so we've been using chewing gum, and that seems to cause some problems every once in a while. But, you know, we'll get it. We'll get it.
So this was fun. I'm just going to let him go.
Oh,
my bro.
Fading fast. The kryptonite. Oh! Ugh. Be careful. People are going to think this is Saga 12.
Oh, I'm the cameraman. Okay, so Weekend at Bernie's Superman is now doing his cameraman duties.
All right, so let's talk about some of the news stories, shall we?
Oh, shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we?
First up, MattyCollector.com is reopening subscriptions. Dun dun dun.
For next year?
No, starting the 15th of April, going through the 30th, the 2013, the current subscriptions will be reopening so that more people can subscribe. Because apparently, every year people go, oh man, now that you've revealed the figures, I wish I had subscribed. So now's your opportunity. Of course, it has nothing to do with people who signed up with like 10 and 15 subscriptions because they wanted to make sure that Castle Grayskull went through, and then like used bogus credit cards or canceled their information because they didn't really want that many subscriptions. And so now Mattel is, you know, finding themselves with a whole bunch of stuff that they were making for subscriptions that no longer exists. It has nothing to do with that at all.
Or the fact that you can go on eBay and buy some of the figures cheaper than having an actual subscription. Except for Ram Man, which, by the way, have you seen the price?
Was he like 70?
Woo! Oh, over 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like 120, 130,
Well,
140.
Current price right now on an average figure, not one of the oversized ones, a regular figure plus tax and shipping is about $38. So that's one figure from Matty Collector as a Masters of the Universe Classics line. So Club Eternia will be reopening. You will be getting 8 months, May through December, for a total of 8 figures. They're saying that 8 monthly figures at $25 is $200, plus 3 Beast variants, multi-packs, and other, which are $25, $50, and $75 respectively. So that's a total of $350, plus taxes and shippings and fees. There's no membership fee. The club-exclusive King He-Man figure, the map of Eternia, voting privileges for the packaging art are not included. So all of the bonus subscriber stuff that people got for subscribing, you're not going to get because you're coming in late, but you can still lock in your figures and make sure you get them.
Well, I guess that's okay if you wanted some of these figures at the end, because you know they've been a little harder to get these last couple of months. So, I don't know, if you're into it, but I'm not.
Not at $38 a figure.
No, I'm just done. I got what I needed from the line. Obviously, there's stuff I wish I would have gotten, but I'm okay. I have enough. I think the 400 figures I have is fine.
Let's see. They are also opening back up Club Infinite Earths. That's the DC club. The Club Black Freighter, which is the Watchmen Club, and Club Filmation, beginning in July for a total of 6 figures. So I don't think you miss out on that one. There's no membership fee. So it looks like you're not missing out on anything on Club Filmation. That's the one. You can still sign up and still get that one.
That'd probably be alright to join. Because I bet you, years down the line, that those subscription figures to Club Filmation will probably be worth way more than standard Masters Universe ones.
For early access, Club Eternia, Club Infinite Earths, Club Black Freighter get early access beginning in May. If you sign up for the Club Filmation, and that's the only subscription you have, you will get early access beginning in July. So you don't get early access early with Club Filmation. You only get it when that is running through its time slot. But there you go, guys. So if you missed out on that, and you were looking forward to that, and you were like, oh man, I wish there was this chance that I could get some of that stuff back, well, now you can. Question is, how many people are actually going to do it? What do you think? Like, do you think there's a fair number of people that are going to do that?
Probably not. I mean, obviously there's going to be some. They're a big enough company, so the license is big, but I don't think it's going to be, and they probably don't expect it to be huge, because, like I said, if they did have subscription people who did cancel, and they have all these extra subscriptions available, which may have prompted this, allegedly, maybe they're just looking to fill them, and that's perfect. So, I don't know. I don't expect anything special out of the deal.
To me,
and you get nothing special out of the deal.
It just reeks of desperation to me. It just seems like so many people either canceled their credit card so it wouldn't go through on all their extra bogus subscriptions, or they just, they saw the Castle Grayskull and said, well, I signed up for 5 because I want to make sure it goes through, but I'm just going to cut it back down to 1. Because they said anybody who wants to cancel can cancel. So I kind of get the feeling like a bunch of people actually did. And that's the only reason. It's the only reason that makes sense to me. Anyway. All right, next up. Let's see. NECA and WizKids have announced that their partnership with MFV is going forward with a new TabApp Elite. Now, if you've ever seen the TabApp, it's basically HeroClix that work on your iPad. They have like a little NFC chip. Is that what it's called? The NFC
non-fun chip.
It's the non-fun chip. Well, now they're expanding it out. They're actually creating a base station so that it will be usable.
Skylanders.
Well, kind of. Except it's instead of just being iPad now, it will also work for Android. It will read your original figures as well as the new figures that they're making. And the first set that they've announced is in cooperation with DC Comics. So they're making a base station that's going to come with a Superman figure. Then you're also going to get Wonder Woman and Batman. And basically how it works is like Skylanders. You've got the game on your tablet. And you put the figure on the stand, and the figure pops up in the game, and that's who you can play with in the game. And then you take them off the stand, put another one on, and you can switch characters that way. And it's...
I like it. Sounds
very
expensive.
Much. Yeah, that's the thing. It kind of depends on how expensive it is. Because if this is... Skylanders is outrageous. It's $70 to buy one of those base sets to play. It's $50 if you buy the iPad set. But granted, those come with, they've got the bigger Giants figures in them now and whatever.
They got an iPad set for
three
Skylanders?
figures. Yeah, they have an iPad exclusive set for Skylanders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big ball of.
So, it's really going to come down to the price, which they haven't said how much it is going to be, but they will have 2 packs of characters. The 2-pack they show is Batman and Wonder Woman, and then Superman coming in the base set. So I kind of want to get it, but I'd still it depends on how much they are. But it looks like it'd be interesting.
Things that make you go,
All right. Next up, Diamond Comics announced that they put the wrong price for their Batman Classic Barbies in the catalog. A bunch of people thought they were going to get this great deal ordering them through Diamond. The suggested retail price for the Adam West Batman and Julie Newmar Catwoman is $54.99. Diamond put them in the previous catalog at $27.50.
Oh.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, half price if I order them through Diamond. Yes! Well, unfortunately, Diamond came out and said, no, the price is actually $54.99. They messed up. So you are going to have to pay full price if you get them through that app. Through the catalog.
That's how they do you.
Piece of news came out today. Mezco announced that they have partnered with Warner Brothers to make new Mezits based off the classic Batman TV series. So more classic Batman TV series stuff. I know Nick Federico, the toy columnist, he loves that 60s TV show, so he's really looking forward to this. They show a Batmobile, they show an Adam West Batman, and a Burt Ward Robin. They said that they will also be doing other characters in that style. The Penguin, the Joker, Catwoman, and the Riddler. They will also be producing the Riddler's Thug, which you can army build. So you can have a whole bunch of those guys to run around and then pow! And zonk! And all that stuff.
Fun fact, SC2E2, Adam West, Brett Ward, and Julie Newmar will be there. So if you're going there, not only can you see us, but you can see them too.
Won't that be fun?
Yes.
Yeah, Superman's alive. Right. Now, we're not going to go through all of these, but DC did put out their DC Collectibles July 2013 solicitations. We've got a link from Toy Arc. We'll include that link. You can see all the photos there. We're not going to go through everything. There's a bunch of statues, whatever. But some of the things that stand out, to me at least, is that the Justice League chess set is going to be coming out in one giant set. No price. I don't think there's a price on that, is there? Is that the $249? Anyway, super expensive chess set on that, which to me is one of those things that if I had the money, I probably would buy it just because it is. But you also get the Orange Lantern battery, so you get that prop replica of the Orange Lantern that you guys can hold on to. But, I mean, other than that, there's some Hush figures they're putting out in different 3-packs. They're doing the Superman and Wonder Woman kissing statue. If you saw that cover of Justice League where the two of them were making out in the sky, they're going to be doing that as a statue. But like I said, we're not going through all this. You can check out the link, check out all the photos, but there is some neat stuff there. We also got new Star Trek Creo images.
Oh.
We got the USS Enterprise, the Klingon Bird of Prey, the Creon Beam Me Up series, which I'm not sure exactly how that works. We've got the Spock's Volcano Mission set, which is from the new movie, obviously. Transporter Trouble set, the Space Dive set, which is also from the new movie, and the Micro Build Ship series images. So now the Micro Build Ship series is one of the main things I'm really looking forward to. I don't know about you guys, what you're looking forward to, but it's basically taking the Creos and building the little, like, Starship Enterprise and the Klingon Bird of Prey and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'm really looking forward to that because it's like having the minifigures, except having mini ships. And I don't know why, I just always like the little ships. But the Transporter Trouble set, little play set, you get to build, like, the front of the transporter bay, and there's a couple figures there. Volcano Mission comes with a shuttlecraft, so that's pretty cool. Space Dive set just has kind of the airlock. It's stupid. The Build a Ship Klingon Battle Cruiser and the Klingon Bird of Prey set both look incredible. And of course the Enterprise we've seen before. So a lot of that stuff I'm really looking forward. Creo usually pretty well priced. They don't get too outrageous with that stuff. And
For sure. I've been here the whole time.
Do you agree? You agree with that?
I agree.
So especially Creo stuff's cool, but then they make it Star Trek. I'll buy a bunch of it. All right, finally, JoeCon happened recently. I don't know if you heard about. Did you hear about JoeCon? Did you hear all the JoeCon news?
You know, I forget about JoeCon every year.
You know, the thing was there wasn't a whole lot of JoeCon like reveals at the panel, the Hasbro panel. They just basically said because the G.I. Joe movie just came out. They don't really have a whole lot of stuff to show right now. They're keeping some stuff back, but there were some news items that they wanted to talk about. For instance, Wave 1, they know that they totally overdid the G.I. Joe Retaliation figures. The ones that came out like last year, and then those are the only ones they had until, you know, right about the time the movie came out.
And then they re-released them?
Right. So
thanks
those,
for flooding market.
they said they understand they did way too many of those, and then Wave 2, they didn't do hardly enough. There are people really trying to find some of that stuff. Like, you know, I want to find some of the Vipers, and you just can't find them. Hard to get a hold of. So they said they understand that. Wave 3 will be some new stuff, but then in Wave 4, they're going to go back through, and some of the figures from Wave 2, maybe some from Wave 3, depending on how it goes, will reappear in Wave 4. So, like, for instance, if you wanted Joe, the Bruce Willis figure, that one's been kind of hard to get a hold of. He will be re-released in one of those later waves. So all of you guys kind of like freaking out and running to eBay or going to a Wizard World and you're paying $20-30 for the Bruce Willis, don't do it. Hold on to your cash. He'll be coming out again later. So all that will be okay. One of the other things
What's...
dun dun dun. What? If you remember these, remember those?
Oh, what is that?
These are the Dollar General Joes.
Yes, I do know those.
They said that these turned out to be a much bigger hit than they expected. Now, you can still find a handful of these in stores. If you go to a Dollar General, you might find a couple of those sitting on pegs. But for the most part, they've sold very well. Some of the stores only got like 1 case or 2 cases of them. Didn't get a whole lot because they weren't sure if they were going to do, you know, any sort of movement. And they have. So they're looking to expand the line. They said they definitely want to come out with more. Most of these look like they're reused 25th anniversary.
They are, just repainted.
Yeah. But I mean, they're nice looking figures.
I like this one.
Yeah.
I'll keep that one.
Oh. But not only are they looking to bring out more, but they're also trying to get them into more locations. So Dollar General will still have them. They're trying to get them in places like Marshall's or TJ Maxx or some of those places that are for the budget-friendly consumer, maybe Big Lots, I don't know. But they're going to try to get them into more locations and continue on with the waves. So I was pretty happy to hear about that.
I'm not, because the whole thing was those were supposed to be hard to find and exclusive. And
I don't want them to be hard to find and exclusive.
I do.
I want them to be easy to find because I want to own them all.
They're super generic, though.
But anyway, we'll have, again, a link. All the news from Hisstank was then collated on ToyArk. which is where I read all of it. So we'll have the link to there. You can follow all the news, look at all the stuff. They even have pictures from the customs and the dealer rooms.
Do they have the San Diego exclusive?
No, they said they could not reveal the San Diego exclusive because they've already contracted with a major news outlet. So it's going to be one of those things where, like, Fox or MTV Geek or USA Today, one of those people, one of those places is getting the exclusive, so they couldn't release it at JoeCon. So that was another reason why people were just kind of like, this is the worst panel ever, because they couldn't reveal anything new and couldn't talk about San Diego.
Well, that's not fair.
All they said about San Diego was something along the lines of it's something that fans would want to fill some sort of hole in their collection, I think is the way they phrase it.
Every time.
Well, because, stuff. People like stuff. And that's what they look for.
Well, unless they bring out the flag again in its full-size glory.
I don't think you're going to get the flag.
No, we will. For $42.
$42? Of course, it'll be made out of what? Cardboard?
It's all right.
Paper?
Whatever.
Something? All right, so that's all we have really for news right now.
Oh, yeah.
For the 20.
You tell them.
Anything else you want to add?
New
new product you got in?
New news. Okay, so for those of you who have been paying attention to the site, it was last Friday we released the second video for Tiny Tate to hit our website, which was a Thor movie figure for Sif. And that is now on the website, so that's her second video from us, and we'll continue to get more from her as she releases those. And for all you guys out there who are looking to join the site and submit your videos so you can do the same thing she does, well, keep sending in your emails to us, and we'll review your stuff. And we're kind of looking for people to join and stay committed to the Pop Culture Network and include all your stuff. And
part of the thing we're looking for is not stuff that we already kind of cover.
Yeah.
Because we have gotten submissions from people, and they had some stuff that was pretty nice, but a lot of it kind of fell into a lot of stuff that we already do.
Right.
So it doesn't really add a whole lot. Like, it might be great to get some of these people in on discussions, maybe interviews, talking about news, whatever. But as far as, we need to find people that are looking at toys that we don't always look at, that we don't always talk about, so that way it brings something new and different.
And also for the cons and conventions that we're not attending, if you're out there and you want to shoot like a news style anchor and send it to us and let us use it for our site, that'd be great. If you're into writing articles, we always could use a lot more of those.
People love written stuff. I don't know why.
They do.
I don't. I'm reading this for suckers.
Yeah, reading is for people who want to go to school. And if you guys are, in our local area or anywhere near, and you want to kind of join our staff, or be an editor or online editor and publish stuff to the website, stuff like that. That stuff we'll be looking into in the future. So it's always good to get you guys down and marked and help continue to grow the Pop Culture Network. And so please do remember, when you're on Facebook and social media places like Twitter, to help pump out our information and share it with your friends and followers, and so we can kind of grow this thing that we got here. It's like it went from here to here. We want it up here. So there you go.
Up where?
Up here.
Like an afro.
Like here. Like gang signs.
No, let's not do that.
So.
All right. I mean, you already had to throw one gangsta out of the building today.
Yeah, and so for all, okay. Let me tell a story real quick. So, as you know, during the day, we work in the Killing Enterprises video game
this store,
comic / toy
store that sells stuff
here in Springfield, Illinois. And today, I do have a life-size Spider-Man. Actually, I have two of them, but they're this big, tall. This is straight on
the original movie costume replica
on a mannequin or whatever. And today, some guy walks in, and they're trying to sell, trade-in stuff today to the store. And I got a couple people in line, and of course I'm the only one here because, Rick wasn't here yet, and you don't come in today. So, as they're waiting, they decide they're going to walk around the store and look around, and as soon as they turn the corner, they walk up to my Spider-Man, and the guy just he said, "Hey, watch this," and he puts his fist up and he goes, "Plop, plop," and he hits my Spider-Man.
Like, how hard does he hit it?
Like, as hard as he could. Like, hits him 1, 2.
Like, do it with your hand. Show
I'll
me
do it
how.
in your face?
No, just in the air. As hard as he
boom, boom, like that. And, I see my Spider-Man, doo. It's, reeling back a little bit. And I turn around, I'm helping somebody, I looked at him, and I was like, "Bro, you gotta go." And then, like, so it was him and, like, his brother or
his like, turns away.
Yeah, and the guy that was with him just, like, turns his head down and walks away and then goes to pretend to read something way in the corner. And he's just, like, acting like he didn't hear me. I'm like, no, you gotta go. You gotta get out of the store. And he continued to mumble some stuff and, oh, I was breaking your stuff? Yeah, you were breaking my stuff. You punched my, you know, $1,200 life-size statue. Get out of here. It's got a big sign. Please do not touch. So that was my story for today.
All right.
Was it interesting? Yes.
That one guy thought it was interesting.
So, yeah, it's just, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, working in retail, for all you that do.
Can I pull up a chat?
Wow. People are a redonk.
Redonk?
Redonk.
Is that English?
Redick.
Whoa.
Yep.
Can you say that?
I can say that. I cleared it.
It's a family show?
No, I cleared it.
It's Nick Ochoa watching.
So that's the fun part of working in a retail store, and maybe I'll make a video and show you guys around again of the store for
every time you say you're going to do that, you're like, oh, but I'm going to rearrange the store next week.
Well, I am going to rearrange the store, but I'm going to shoot next week for not next week, but the following week when we do the figures, I will make a walkthrough and explain a little more about the store for all you guys who haven't seen those videos in the past, just to give you an idea.
Phone's ringing. You going to answer it? Should I keep going?
Keep going.
All right, I'm going to keep going. Keep going without him. He's going to answer the phone. I'm going to the fan corner because he don't got no fans. Everyone's a fan of me. They want some of the dirt on them. So I'm going to give you the dirt. That just sounds wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was wrong. First up, Clone Yoshi, as usual, opens up the fan corner thread. He says, hey guys, do you have any of the G.I. Joe Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat figures? And do blend any of the two lines together with them both fighting games of both style of figures. Okay, first off, do we have any of the G.I. Joe Street Fighter Mortal Kombat figures? We do have a couple here in the store. If you want to buy some, they're online. You can go look them up. Do I personally have any? No. Those came out during kind of that time period that I wasn't buying toys anymore. I was kind of the poor college kid at the time, so I didn't get a whole lot of toys. So
define poor college kid.
Well, you know, I had to buy weed and cigarettes. I couldn't afford
ramen noodles? No. No, you weren't poor then.
No. I had McDonald's like every day.
Well, then you were doing okay for yourself.
All right, anyway. Do you have any of those yourself?
What?
The G.I. Joe Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter figures?
Like the old ones?
Yeah. Like, I know we have some for the store that are hanging on the wall, but, I mean, do you have any of yours?
I have some of the Street Fighter ones.
Like loose ones?
No.
Oh, you have them in package?
On card, yeah.
Oh.
Sure do.
Do you have them graded or anything?
No. I got like 3 or 4 of them. Actually,
did you buy them in King County?
Actually, the last time I was at King County, there was a guy who had the entire run of the Street Fighter mint on cards collection. All like there was like 14 or 12, 14 of them. He was selling them for $100.
14 or 12 or 14. That's a very specific.
12 or 14 cards. I can't remember how many, but he's like $100. You can have all of them. I was like, but it is a great price for those. But at the same time, $100 seems like a lot of money at one time.
Well, especially if you're not going to open them and play with them, because it's just like,
you know, because if I had to buy them individually, that's like $30, $40 a pop. So that's kind of like a probably bad.
Let's see. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to read the second part of this question. Do blend any of the two lines together with them both being fighting games and in the same style of figures. Do blend any of the two lines together.
Clone Yoshi.
Type it fast, I'm sure.
This is what you get for posting at what time of the day?
He's like, always got to be the first guy.
2:30. You should have been awake, bro.
Do you like when they blend figures together?
Yes, if you're talking about mixing...
If they take a video game...
for G.I. Joe, yeah, that's great. That's actually awesome because after a while of doing... Like, let's take Star Wars, for instance. You know, how many times you see Darth Vader, and Darth Vader, and Darth Vader, and Darth Vader, and Luke, and Darth Vader? If they were to cross another... That would actually work, another license
franchise
into it that works, you know, like, oh, Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars.
You know, now that the same production company is doing Star Trek and Star Wars, like, maybe it's time to do Star Trek figures in the Star Wars.
I don't think does that work? I don't think that works.
Maybe.
I think they're like...
I mean, who's got the license? Playmates? They're not going to do crap with it. They didn't crap with it last time.
I know,
they released, like, half a collection of figures in stock.
It's like it's almost like a foreign country in another foreign country meet. They're all futuristic, and they all got similar style technologies.
Yes, but if the
so
foreign
different.
countries are Spain and Portugal, then they get together just fine. They're practically indistinguishable.
Well, everybody knows in the future we all speak English, so they can talk. That's no problem.
Or a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, they speak English as well.
Or do they speak the Spanish?
Spanglish?
The
Maybe?
Spanglish.
Are there any other lines that you'd like to see mixed together besides that?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, what about like master scale? Anything you'd want to see in master scale?
Masters?
The classics?
Yeah, I'd like them to do Skeleton Warriors and put them into the Masters universe. I think they work really well. You know, and a lot of people wanted that. What's that Western one? Brave Star.
Westworld. Oh,
Brave Star. Best World. Yes, Best World. Brave Star. A lot of people like that idea. Personally, I don't like the Brave Star idea because I think it only works with the new adventures. But whatever.
yeah. Well, you know, but the classics line is not just the vintage; it covers all aspects of Masters of the Universe.
Whatever. Skeleton Warriors. I would like to see them. There you go.
All right.
Enough said. What?
Nick the Toy Columnist goes, "Hey guys, how are you guys doing?"
All right.
Pretty good. Thanks for
all right.
asking. Yeah, all right. I was wondering if you ever collected any of the Beast Wars Transformers figures, and if you still have them. I have a lot of them, and some are actually worth a pretty penny. Also, it'd be great if you could give my 3 columns a shout-out and remind viewers to check them out. No, we can't do that. We cannot mention that Nick the Toy Columnist has Nick's Toy Column, Movie Mania, and the Spotlight. You can find all of those at PopCultureNetwork.com. We can't do that. We just can't say it.
Who is Nick Ochoa?
No, this is Nick the Toy Columnist. This is Nick Federico, the other Nick. See, that's the problem. Too many Nicks.
Too many Nicks.
Too many Nicks.
Too many Nicks.
Actually,
Nick Ochoa is my favorite of the Nicks.
I saw this question, so I hopped online. I've got a, hold on that. That's an Optimus Primal.
Some monkey.
And Megatron. And these are actually...
Just like showing off?
Yeah.
Oh, I got those, bro.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Well, he asked. He asked it, and so I'm showing the proof. Now, these are not from the original Beast Wars line. These are from the Transformers Generations line that came... I think this was in place of like the 10th anniversary line of Beast Wars or whatever. Or maybe they did the Beast Wars and they re-released.
So what do these things do? They transform or something?
So
How do you make them do that?
Well, here's the problem. I love the show. I loved Beast Wars. I thought that was a great show. I used to tape it every week because it was on like early Sunday mornings. So
Did
I
you
was
say tape?
Taped. Yes.
Wow.
I have VHS tapes for specific shows. But the thing was, one thing I never quite understood with these characters is that aren't these supposed to be robots in disguise? So it's like an ape with like big metal parts on his back, glowy things, and then you've got a dinosaur. Because that blends in. A dinosaur.
Animals are stupid. They won't recognize that there's another animal. He's
got gears and wires and like plates of armor all over.
Yeah, but the other animals won't realize that because they're dumb.
But nonetheless, yes, I remember buying these when they came out. This was like kind of towards the end of my have no money period when I started to get money.
Oh,
and
so
actually,
you could go away from McDonald's to like Applebee's? Yeah, you had money. Obviously, you're buying McDonald's. Well, if you didn't buy McDonald's,
buy a lot of weed. All right, I was in college.
Well, okay.
I buy a lot of weed. You're not an art student in college if you're not buying weed.
Okay, so,
I mean, that's just...
So apparently, that's what you got. Well, let me brag about what I got. I got Flat and Penny. From one of those penny machines. Can you see that?
Is that Beast Wars
Can
penny?
you see that? No, this is from the zoo. And this is actually my daughter's, but she put it in my pocket, and I'm not going to let her know that I still have this. Because she'll get mad that I still have it. It's a Flat and Penny. Remember doing that? guys? That's vintage.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you still can do it.
Yeah, World's Fair 1908. That was a great time. I was there.
Probably.
All right, Chaotix12345. He says, "Hey guys, got a pretty unique question for you this week.
Do it.
Kind of crosses into VG Losers territory.
Do it.
As you may have heard, Capcom is remaking the old NES DuckTales game in HD with reworked levels, fully animated characters, and even voice work from the original cast. My question is, if you could choose any old school video game, licensed or otherwise, to be remade in a similar way, which one would you choose and why? Tron, because it's awesome. Your turn."
Tron. Tron? I never liked Tron.
The original Tron arcade game. Although they did remake it with some better graphics on the 360.
Are we talking about Nintendo?
Any classic game.
Nintendo?
Any classic vintage game done in HD with the fully updated.
You know what
animation.
game I liked on the Sega Genesis was the
Tiger Heli.
Well, yeah, I kind of did, but I like the Desert Strikes and the Jungle Strike games. I don't know. I wish they'd redo those and not change the mechanics of the game. Keep it like the same style. Just maybe make it a little more like army building. Like the stuff you rescued and saved actually does something.
So you say
if you know what I'm talking about.
So you save the little people, then they build you like new bases or refueling stations. Because
you play the game, right? Because
yeah.
you pick the guys up, you drop them to base, and they just run into the building and they're gone. And you're like, oh, your army got big.
And then you see their little guys and you shoot them with the machine gun.
Yeah, so I would like them to actually, the stuff you collect and build actually do something with newer graphics. That's the one game. I also like the original Sid Meier's Pirates game that was on the Sega and the old PC. I do not, well, I lied. I like the newer one that came out a couple years ago, but it also sucks at the same time because so many things were changed. You know, there's only 10 pirates you can kill. In the other game, there's like infinite number of pirates, and there's pirate hunters and their family members. And so I wish they'd go back and redo that one, but keep the game mechanics the same. Because I love those games. Yo.
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 I'm trying to read here. We got a comment from Nick Ochoa. In Beast Wars, they aren't in disguise. They need the alt modes to avoid stasis lock due to the high levels of energon. I know that! But the point is, with Transformers, is that it looks like a truck. And then the truck looks like a robot. It doesn't look like a truck with, like, I don't know, a giant leg sticking out of its back.
You just got Ocho'd.
Ocho'd?
You just got Ocho'd.
Man, someone's a chode. Anyway, I didn't mean it. Yeah. You know you're my favorite.
No.
All right. Next up, Belgian Lego Man says, at Killen,
yeah.
Do you think there's something like a Lego addiction?
No, it's Lego Mania, and it's all over this place. It's running wild all over us. There's so many people, you know.
Do you want to tell them about your new book? You want to show it off or anything?
Okay, I'll do that. Let me go get it.
He got a new book. It has something to do with Legos. He's going to go get it. He's going to show it off. You will love it. Clap. I don't care. Just clap. Just humor the guy. Yes, here he is. All right.
All right, yeah, I'm back. So, randomly in our offices here, we get review copies of random stuff all the time. And we get a lot of books sent to us. And generally, a lot of them we don't read. Just because we get so many of them, they're sometimes kind of dumb. This is dumb. They're just dumb. But today, I got one sent to me from Barron's Publishing. And it is a Lego book called Brick City. Global icons to make from Lego. Now,
Nick is clapping for you, by the way.
There it is. I don't know if you can see that or not because you moved my camera. So
yeah, Nick can see it.
There you go. So that came out, or this is coming out. It doesn't, no real information about it. They're like, hey, we know you review stuff. Here, how about this book? So I guess as I'm looking through the book, it's just basically
how to build?
Instructions on how to build like different, you know,
real
monuments and places on Earth. And it's a lot of cool pictures more than anything else. I mean, you're not really getting that many great instructions. Just real quick, cheap how-to builds on small things. But if you're into building architect, and if you just like Lego stuff, this will be a cool book to buy. And they sell for $19.99 in case you want to go out there and find it at your local bookstore, Amazon, or wherever.
Is Amazon your local bookstore?
Yes.
All right.
They're publishers of elementary, high school, college, and general books.
Oh, but not Admiral
and
books.
Now, Lego.
You can get general books, but not Admiral books, because that's way above their chain.
So I have this huge library of Lego books that I've never read. Like, I got, like, I don't know, 50 of them. Never
Do you ever read those Brick Journal magazines that you get, or they just sit in the back?
No, they sit in the back. I will one day when I got time.
You should put them in the bathroom by the toilet. That's where, like, when I get all my video game magazines, like EGM and whatever one comes from GameStop, I can't think of, Game Informer. Like, I put all those in the cabinet right by the toilet in the downstairs bathroom. Because odds are, I'm going in there to spend some time, need something to do, perfect place for magazines.
What are you doing there?
I make soup.
Soup.
Or, as I like to say, gumbo.
I dropped toilet
I'm
snakes.
the jumbo with the gumbo. All right, final question from Reorden. This is for you, quick quiz.
Yes.
All right, top of the head.
Go.
What are your plans for C2E2? You be getting any autographs, attending panels, or hitting the dealer floor? Go!
Yes. Okay, C2E2.
We talked about all that already.
Actually, we're still working out our accommodations. But my thought on C2E2
We're going to do the big party in our room. Everybody come get drunk.
Yeah, so obviously we're going to get there Friday afternoon, and we'll probably get the lay of the land and kind of suss out our situation. Friday night we'll probably get to work on whatever filming we did or capturing. Saturday night, or Saturday day, we'll continue to do the floor and more panels. Saturday night is kind of up in the air at this point, but I assume we're going to
go to the Nerd City party.
We're going to do something like that. Yeah, probably most likely we'll do that. Sunday morning we plan to head from C2E2 to King County Toy Show, which is about 1,000 dealer toy show, very close to Chicago area.
Is it very close?
Very close.
Like 10 minutes from downtown?
It's south of Chicago, like 30 minutes. So it's actually in our direction that we need to go. And we'll... Really?
You're welcome.
And so we'll be doing that, and so it was great because we'll go to the con and spend 2 days there, and then actually go to a massive toy show.
So go spend a whole bunch of money at the con, and then go to the toy show and spend a whole bunch more money, and then come home and get yelled at by my wife.
So if that's not a good idea to you, and you want to go to the toy show as well, go to Kane County.
Kane. K-A-N-E.
Yeah, Kane County.
Like Big Daddy Kane.
Just search Kane County,
not Fat Five
Illinois.
Fat Five Freddy does not have a county.
Website, and you'll
Big
find
Daddy
it there. I
Kane.
can't remember what it is. It's King County. It's like a state.
Is it King County Fairgrounds or something?
Yeah, Fairgrounds. There it is. King County Fairgrounds, I think .com or something like that, and you can find the information on how to get there and stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome place to buy toys because there will be at least 1,000 dealers, and they are more than willing to make the deals of a lifetime there. And they have everything from complete awesome vintage stuff, all the way from like the 40s, if you want to go that far back, all the way to stuff that just came out, you know, in the last year.
Do they have hoops with the stick?
They
like
do?
the big hoops.
I
with
saw
the
a box that said Fort on it, and I was like,
whoa! I totally play with that.
So,
all right.
That's my toy.
All right.
That's my jam.
Well, that's going to do it for this show. Remember, we will not be back next week. Probably back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, 2 weeks is going to be C2E2, won't it?
No, is it? No.
Or is there another week in between?
Let me check the handy dandy calculator. Say something.
Calculator?
Keep busy.
So, while he's looking that up, I thought I might serenade you here for a moment while he's pulling up his calendar. So I go,
and that will be...
Oh, sorry.
No, wait. We're in April. So, today's yes, we will have one next, the 23rd.
23rd.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll have another episode of It Figures the 23rd, and that'll probably be the last episode of It Figures.
Pretty sure.
And then after that will be Pop Culture Network, the show.
We may put together something at C2E2 if we have time, like a farewell, It Figures send-off before we start our complete filming for the new show that we will actually start filming at C2E2. So hopefully if you see us there, you can be part of the new launch of the new show. What? We're going to have mannequins.
Don't forget to go to jointheforums.com.
monkeys,
You can post your questions in the fan corner thread of the It Figures forum. Also, don't forget to go to shoppcn.com where you can find great stuff like the brand new comics that come out today. It's Wednesday, new comic book day. Yay! So make sure you check out the new comics there. Also, you can get all the latest toys, including the
Spider-Man,
super deformed Mortal Kombat figures we just got.
Superman.
We also got the regular show plush figures. We got regular show action figures. We got. Do we get the Hanna-Barbera action figures?
We got tons of Hanna-Barbera.
We got the Walking Dead Army Men pack that just came out. We've got some
the 3-pack. That's black and white bloody packs.
Is that Michonne and the two pets?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I haven't opened a case, but yeah, I think so. And then there's also the Alice in Wonderland.
It's like the American McGee's Alice. Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're super hot figures, super cool. Those will be coming out.
Yay! So make sure you check out shoppcn.com for all that great stuff. Also, thanks for watching.
Come again?
It's hot in here. Like, do you have the air on at all?
Yes.
Or am I just sweating like crazy for no reason?
You're just wearing 3 shirts, that's all.
No, that's hair. That just grows.
Oh, ew, no.
But I do have Hobo Cop. Oh, people online can see.
Somebody said hair. Somebody said hair.
Hey!
I'm really alive, guys.
Party in the back. Party in the back.
C2E2. Woo!
Woo! Do you like my hair?
Maybe we'll get Scotty Cash to come.
We can get Scotty to dress like Superman.
Alright, guys. We'll see you next time.
Alright, bye. Thanks for watching.